now that he is the most followed Instagram player in the Premier League. And a lot of you wanted to know who this player here is on the floor, Gabriel. But hold on, we'll get to Gabriel in a moment. Let's continue the story. Now, we left off at Erling Haaland joining Manchester City for £60 million. Now, before we go into Erling Haaland, let's talk about the club he's joining. He was joining a giant of a club at the time that was absolutely dominating the Premier League, winning the last 3 of the last 4 seasons. And the team that they lost the title out to in 2020 was Liverpool, considered as Manchester City's rivals at that time. Now, guys, why was this a rivalry? Because yes, there was a season that Manchester City completely dominated the league, but there were 2 seasons that Liverpool were just 1 point away, in the 2021-2022 season and then in the 2018-19 season, where these were 2 of the best teams we've ever seen in the Premier League, going band for band. Man City were on 98 points, Liverpool were on 97 points. It went down to the wire. Now, this rivalry is important because while Manchester City signed Erling Haaland, who at that point was a monster in the German league with 62 goals in 67 games, Liverpool also signed a striker in that same season, Uruguayan footballer Darwin Núñez, who was also tearing up the Portuguese league with 34 goals in 41 games and 4 assists. So Liverpool completed the signing of Darwin Núñez for a record €85 million at the point, 30 million more than Erling Haaland. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Both clubs have signed top strikers, and they will be meeting for the first time in a game that is played before the start of the Premier League, the 2022 Community Shield. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what is the Community Shield? The Community Shield is the annual match played a week ahead of the start of the Premier League season. It is contested by the winner of the Premier League and the winner of the FA Cup. And at that point, it was Man City who won the Premier League and Liverpool who won the FA Cup. So 2 rivals, each signing one of the most exciting strikers in the world, meeting their very first game to compete for a trophy. Now, I'm going to go straight into this game. This game was dominated by Liverpool, and especially one of Darwin Núñez's best games against Erling Haaland. Darwin Núñez in this game scored 1 goal, and while going for a header in this opportunity, won his team a penalty by headering the ball on this player's hand. And you guys are probably thinking, what did Erling Haaland do this game? Well, Erling Haaland will remember this game because he missed one of the easiest chances I have ever seen him miss. Now, this was at the 96th minute, like the game was already done. Liverpool were winning 3-1. Erling Haaland just needed to score a goal, and in the entire game, he had been missing chance after chance. So here, it was time to just score a goal. But he completely missed the target, and it went over the net. And then what did he do after this? This madman was laughing after he missed that chance in the 96th minute, being down to Liverpool 3-1, Man City's rivals. And just like that, Erling Haaland was labelled a flop, Darwin Núñez was labelled the better striker, and Liverpool won the 2022 Community Shield. Guys, that was Erling Haaland's official debut to Man City fans to announce himself on the stage, and he was already being labelled a flop. But why on earth was he laughing? Let me know if you want me to do a part 3, because what he done in this season was absolutely crazy.